Alright, what's up guys? So today we're working on our Honda Odyssey. The problem that we have is this door, sliding door on the driver's side will not open, you know? So if you run into those problems where you have issue where your sliding door won't open, there's multiple videos people say reset this switch. Then there's fuse over here, number 7, take that out and it will reset the whole thing and it will work. No, not in that case. So after doing all that, if your issue is not resolved, let me show you what's the problem, like in particular with this vehicle. So what happens is, as you see, the door will not open. So, but here you can see it's kind of like jarred open. Here, if I pull it manually, it will come back out. The problem in this scenario that we have is this middle tracker right here is kind of moves. It's kind of gone. You can see that, hopefully. I can move it with my hand. And it's getting locked and it holds the door where there's no room for the door to open or lock all the way. So we got this new part. We're gonna go ahead and replace it. We'll show you how to do so.
The cover's on.
So in order to get to that, take that part out, you're gonna have to remove this. And in order to remove this, you have to take your tail light out. So it has 2 covers on them. You just take them out. You got 2 screws, take them out. And after that, we're gonna remove this, the cover plate. All right, we'll show you how to do so. All right, so once you get the light out, there's connectors. You wanna unconnect them and release your tail light. All right, so now you got this 10 mm bolt right here, and then all the way down over there there's one on this end. So we're gonna remove this plate right here, and then we will expose the, I will say, the tracker, the middle tracker, and we will unbolt this, which is with the mounted with 12 mm bolts, 2 of them right here. All right, so now we're trying to open and loose that the panel from the inside of the door. So there's a Phillips screw. You're gonna need a longer screwdriver to open that, and just use the magnet to pull that out. All right, so once we get that out, we're gonna work on the mounting over here on this side. All right, so we have loosened this up. So now, yep, you gotta push it forward to remove this panel out, okay? Now we're gonna take it out gently, and then we're gonna work on our mount. All right, guys, as you can see, there's supposed to be the roller, and my roller is completely gone and missing. It's metal to metal, which is why it was so difficult to move the door, and it was just getting jammed in. All right, and here my brother is trying to mark it.
So yeah, so when you put on the new part, you know exactly where this should be aligned. So that's gonna help.
All right, so just make sure you mark it so it's gonna install properly, and it will not create any problem. So it will operate as smooth as it should be. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove those 12 mm bolts. There's 2 of them, one over here, one behind it. All right, so we removed those 12 mm bolts. All right, now the most important part, which I forgot to mention in the earlier video, that you must support your door. All right, so you wanna use your jack stand or something by which it will lift, kind of like, release the pressure, the weight of the door from the top. Otherwise the whole door gonna come down and the whole weight of the door gonna go down all the way, which is not good. So you want to use your jack it up a little bit, level it. Now since we have removed this, the next part would be removing the cables. All right, so it has 2 cables, one on the left, one on the right. We're gonna have to push them and take them out, and then we'll show you how to put them back in. All right, so after unbolting this, you want to make sure, again, you use your jack, and then you give a space between your door and the lock so you can maneuver things around, pull them out, and these are the cables.
But you see how your bushings are gone?
Metal to metal.
So if you look at the new one, let me just show you the new part.
No wonder why it was just jamming the hole and holding the door.
So the new one has the bushings.
So that would be easy to, slide the door open or close. All right, let's take this out.
All right, guys, so to take the cable out, what you got to do is spin it. So this cable goes in there, and you gotta twist it so it comes out of that little hole. So like for example, this one is gonna be a lot easier now. You just gotta take it out of there. And once we're done, we're gonna grease these cables up as well. And now what we're gonna have to do is, so this is the new part. What we're gonna have to do is take out this bracket and attach it on this part. So there's a C clip right there. Can you see that in the video? We're gonna take that out. I'm gonna take this bolt out and put it in here. And then we're just gonna attach this, grease this up, and put everything back.
All right, guys, so we got the C-clamp out. This is how it's gonna look like from the other side. And here's the bolt. You're just gonna have to hammer it, take it out, and this mounting will be released. We're gonna reuse this, and we're gonna go ahead and install the new part into it, put them together, and then we can put the housing back in its place.
It looks like this, right?
Yep. All right, when you're installing, just make sure you know both of your springs are staying in. So one goes on this housing and the other one gonna go and sit. If you leave one of them out, you're really gonna screw up everything. So you're just putting the bolt back in, gonna put the C-clamp back in its place, lock it up, and it will be ready to install. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and connect the cables, install them. Just make sure it stays in this area, sits in it there, and we're gonna go ahead and install this in.
See, one locks in there.
Yeah.
We'll put that one back out. I'm just gonna let it hold. We'll put that in the other cable. All right, guys, this is the hardest part. You gotta be a little patient. This is not easy because you gotta attach this cable now to the other cable, and there's a lot of tension because this jams up now. It'll get in there, but it's not the easiest thing. So maybe you're gonna want to use needle nose pliers, pull this and pull that, and it'll probably be best if you can get someone to help you to hold this and while you stick this one in there.
All right, guys, so we got the both cable connected and put it in place, and we haven't tied it all the way, but we have put the 12 mm bolts here so the door will be holding up in its place. Now we just want to go ahead and grease it up. The most important part, once you tight these bolts right here, you want to make sure that you release the door and just get rid of this floor jack. All right, let me just go ahead and tie them up all the way. Then we're gonna go ahead and release this floor jack, and we show you the last step. All right, guys, so we installed the whole lock, and now we have connected the flap right on top of it. So like again, it's a reverse process. You just slide it back in it, and you're gonna put your bolt back here, and then one goes inside from the inside up there. All right, right there. Okay. All right, I hope you liked this video and it helped you to resolve your issue. And please give this video a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time.